Hello dear students, the topic which you're going to discuss today is Unit 2 Real Analysis 1 Maclaurin's Form of 3rd Sem BSc Mathematics Paper 1. This is Ashwini S, Assistant Professor of Mathematics. Now let's see this Maclaurin's form of a function of two variables. So we all have studied Taylor's theorem in the previous session. So by Taylor's theorems we have f of x comma y is equal to f of a comma b plus x minus a into fx of a comma b plus y minus b into f of y of a comma b plus 1 by 2 factorial into x minus a whole square f double x of a comma b plus 2 into x minus a into y minus b fxy of a comma b plus y minus b whole square f double y of a comma b plus and so on. So what we are going to do here is to get Maclaurin's series or Maclaurin's form, we have to put a is equal to 0, b is equal to 0 in the above equation. In doing so, the result which we get is nothing but the Maclaurin's form in two variables. So hence our final answer becomes f of x comma y is equal to f of 0 comma 0 plus x into fx of 0 comma 0 plus y into fy of 0 comma 0 plus 1 by 2 factorial into x square f double x of 0 comma 0 plus 2xy fxy of 0 comma 0 plus y square f double y of 0 comma 0 and so on. Now this is our Maclaurin series or Maclaurin's form of a function of two variables. Now let us look into the few problems. So the first problem says expand e raised to xy by using Maclaurin's form up to second degree terms. So we take the given equation as f of x comma y. So here whenever the problem says Maclaurin's form or Maclaurin series, you just have to know that it is at the origin 0 comma 0. So let me put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 in the given equation. So f of 0 comma 0 is equal to e raised to 0. We all know e power 0 is equal to 1. So next step is fx of x comma y. This is nothing but partial differential of y with respect to x, which is dou f by dou x. So here we have e raised to xy. Since we are partially differentiating with respect to x, y remains a constant. We all know differential of e raised to ax is a into e raised to ax. Similarly, when I differentiate this partially with respect to x, I will be getting it as e raised to xy into, the constant term is y, so y comes down. So it is y into e raised to xy. Next, we find the value of fx of 0 comma 0. So when I put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, I get 0 into e raised to 0, which becomes 0. Next, we have to differentiate f partially with respect to y. So fy of x comma y is equal to x into e raised to x comma y. Here x is a constant. Again when I put the value 0 comma 0, fy of 0 comma 0 becomes again 0. So next what we do is we have to find f double x, which means to say we have to differentiate fx again partially with respect to x itself. So again we have the term is y into e raised to xy, y remains a constant. Again when I differentiate e raised to xy partially with respect to x, I will be getting y into y e raised to xy. So y into y is y square plus, now differential of y is a constant, so that is the reason y is, second term is 0. So again when I put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, f double x of 0 comma 0 becomes 0. Next I have to differentiate fy partially with respect to y. So f double y of x comma y is equal to, in the similar way, we get x square into e raised to xy plus 0 because x is a constant with respect to y. So you get x square into e raised to xy. So fy of 0 comma 0 again becomes 0. Now next step is fxy of x comma y. This is nothing but partial differentiation of x with respect to y. Now let me see what is fy value here. You know fy value is x into e raised to xy. I am going to differentiate this partially with respect to x. So it becomes product rule. So you get C, x as it is. Differential of e raised to xy with respect to that one is y into e raised to xy. So you get xy into e raised to xy plus e raised to xy remains as it is. You have an x term. Differential of that is 1. Now if you look into two terms, you know e raised to xy is common. When I take e raised to xy common, I am left with xy plus 1. Next what we do is, we put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Hence, fxy of 0 comma 0 is equal to, you get 0 plus 1 into e raised to 0. We all know e raised to 0 is 1. So, 0 plus 1 into 1 is 1. Now, let me substitute the formula. So, f of x comma y is equal to f of 0 comma 0 plus x fx of 0 comma 0 plus y fy of 0 comma 0 plus 1 by 2 factorial into x square f double x of 0 comma 0 plus 2xy fxy of 0 comma 0 plus y square f double y of 0 comma 0. This is our Maclaurin series. Now let us substitute the values which we have solved so far. We know the function f of x comma y is e raised to xy, that's equal to f of 0 comma 0, answer is 1. Rest all the terms becomes 0 except for fxy of 0 comma 0, which is equal to 1. So substituting and simplifying, a final answer becomes e raised to xy is equal to 1 plus xy plus so on. Since they've asked only up to second degree term, we are stopping the problem here. The next problem is expand xy square plus cos xy using Maclaurin's form up to third degree terms. So here one more order term increases. So the given function is f of x comma y is equal to xy square plus cos xy. Put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. You know cos 0 is equal to 1. So your answer is 1. Next let's find what is partial differentiation of f with respect to partial differential of f with respect to x. So the first term is x into y square, where y square is a constant. Differential of x is 1. So we get y square plus cos xy. I am going to differentiate cos xy partially with respect to x. Can you all tell me what is differential of cos x? You know it is minus sine of a function. So it is minus sine xy into the constant term is y here. So it is multiplied by y. Next, put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So fx of 0 comma 0 becomes 0 because sine 0 is 0. Next what you have to find is, we have to find fy of x comma y, that is partial differentiation of partial differentiation of f with respect to y. So here x is a constant, so differential of y square is 2y. So that is the reason you get 2xy minus x into sine xy, as differential of cos xy is minus sine xy into x is a constant, so we write it. Again when I put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, we get fy of 0 comma 0 is 0. So next let's find f double x of x comma y. So what is the term here? It is y square minus y sine xy. Since y square is a constant, it becomes 0. Minus y sine xy, I have to differentiate. Minus y is a constant. Differential of sine xy, you can see here, it is cos xy into y. Y into y is y square. So you get minus y square cos xy. Put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. F double x of 0 comma 0 is equal to 0 into cos 0, which is 0 into 1, that is definitely 0. Next we have to find f double y of x comma y. Now what is fy value here? You know fy is 2xy minus x sine xy. Now since I have to differentiate this with respect to y, the first function you can look here, it is 2x into y, out of which 2x is a constant. So differential of y is 1. So that is the reason you have written here 2x minus 1 is 1 minus, there you have x into sine xy, right, minus x into sine xy. So when I differentiate it, I get minus x square into cos xy. Again when you put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, f double y of 0 comma 0 becomes 0. Next you have fxy. This is nothing but partial differentiation of y with respect to x. Now let me see what is fy. It is here. So we will try differentiating here itself so that it becomes easy for you. So fxy is equal to, y is a constant, so differential of 2x is 2, so you have to get 2y minus, you have x into sin xy, so this becomes a product rule. Let me see what happens to the product rule here. So you can see minus x into sin xy differentiation is cos xy into y minus sin xy remains as it is, differential of x is 1, that is the reason you get minus sin xy. So fxy of 0 comma 0 is again 0. Now next step is f triple x of x comma y. This is nothing but we are going to differentiate f double x partially with respect to x. Now f double x value is here itself, which is minus y square cos xy. I'm again going to differentiate this partially with respect to x. Here minus y square is a constant. So when I differentiate cos xy, I'll be getting minus sin xy into y. So on combining them, I get minus into minus becomes plus, y square into y becomes y cube sin xy. Again when you put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, f triple x of 0 comma 0 becomes 0. Next, let us find out what is f triple y of x comma y. This is nothing but we are going to partially differentiate f double y with respect to y. So first term is with respect to x, so it's a constant, obviously it becomes 0, minus x square is a constant. Let me differentiate cos xy partially with respect to y. So you have minus x square into differential of causes minus sin xy into x. So again when I multiply both minus sign, it becomes plus x square into x is x cube sin xy. So again when I put the values of x and y as 0, the entire term becomes 0. So next you have to find fx double x of y. This is nothing but we have to differentiate fxy partially with respect to y. Now where is fxy? Fxy is here. You are partially differentiating it with respect to x. First term is 0. Second term becomes xy square sin xy minus y into cos xy minus y cos xy. So on simplification I get xy square sin xy minus 2y cos xy. Again substituting the value, I will be getting it as 0. Now next one is fx double y. This is nothing but partial differentiation of f double y with respect to x, which is here. So you have 2x minus x square cos xy, which is f double y. Let us concentrate here and differentiate partially with respect to x. Since you have 2x here, differential of 2x with respect to x becomes 2 minus, just remember you have x square into cos xy. I will be using product rule. Let me see what happens here. So you have minus x square as it is into differential of cos xy is sin xy into y with a minus sign. So that becomes plus, and hence you get x square y sin xy minus, you already have x square sin x cos xy there. So minus cos xy remains as it is, and differential of x square becomes 2x. Now let us substitute x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So first term remains 2, second term becomes 0, third term also becomes 0. Hence you get f of x y fx yy of 0 comma 0 is equal to 2. Now let us write down the formula for Maclaurin series of third degree. You get f of x comma y is equal to f of 0 comma 0 plus x into fx of 0 comma 0 plus y into fy of 0 comma 0 plus, this is second order term, 1 by 2 factorial into x square f double x of 0 comma 0 plus 2xy fxy of 0 comma 0 plus y square f double y of 0 comma 0. Since they have as up to third degree term, we are going to extend this, plus 1 by 3 factorial into x cube f triple x of 0 comma 0 plus 3x square y f double xy of 0 comma 0 plus 3xy square fx double y of 0 comma 0 plus y cube f triple y of 0 comma 0 plus and so on. So this is the formula till third degree term. Now substituting the values, we will be getting it like this. Our function is xy square plus cos xy, that's equal to 1 plus. Now let us substitute all the answers. So after substituting all the answers and simplifying, you know 3 factorial is 6. So outside for the third term you get 1 by 6. Only one term as here as 3xy square into 2. So 1 by 6 into 6xy square term you get. So 6 and 6 gets cancelled. Hence our answer becomes xy square plus cos xy is equal to 1 plus xy square. So the references books which I have used is G.K. Ranganath, Textbook of Mathematics by G.K. Ranganath.